Dear Tim and Moby, I know elements 117, 118, 119, and 143 haven't been made yet, but can you tell me about them anyways? From Miss D. All atoms have protons marked in red, neutrons marked in blue, and electrons marked in yellow. The non-metals are element 118. Element 118 is a non-metal because it is located on the right of the black line. It is also an inert gas. The semi-metal is the last element, 117. It is a semi-metal because it is located on the black line. The metals in these elements are 119 and 143. These two elements are metals because they are located on the left of the black line. Element 119 is in the alkali metals. Element 143 is in the transition metals. Some physical properties of metals would be their malleability, their ductility, and their luster. Some chemical properties would be their reactivity with other elements and other groups. Some uses for element 119 would be fireworks or matches.
Boop, 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 boop.
Element 143 is a metal. Since it is in the transition metals, it would be malleable and ductile, but would not be reactive or corrosive. Some uses for element 143 may be jewelry or currency. Element 117, being a semi-metal, would be
Beep.
brittle and a semiconductor for its physical properties. Some of its chemical properties would be semi-corrosive, semi-reactive.
Boop, boop.
Some uses of this element in real life would be switches or lights. Element 118, being a non-metal,
Beep.
would be gas and a conductor of electricity for its physical properties. A few of its chemical properties would be its non-reactivity and its non-corrosivity.
Boop.
Some uses of this element in real life would be lights. Element 117 has 117 protons and electrons. You can find this out just by looking at its atomic number. You can find its number of neutrons by subtracting 117 from the atomic number. Now, element number 117's atomic mass would be 292. 292 minus 117 is 175, which is its number of neutrons. Element 118 would have 118 protons and 118 electrons. Again, by looking at its atomic number, you can find this out. Since the mass number of the element is 294, you get 176 when subtracting it from 118. 119 has 119 protons and electrons, and subtracting 302, its mass number, from 119 will give you 183, its number of neutrons. And for 143, I think you've gotten the idea, has 143 protons and electrons, and subtracting its mass number 350 from 143 will give you 207 neutrons. My basis for knowing the elements' uses and properties is the periodic table. For element 143, because it is on the left of the black line, it is a metal and has all the characteristics of a transition metal because it is in that certain family. Element 119, since it is on the left of the metal again, but all the way on the left of the periodic table, is highly reactive because it is in the alkali metals family. Also, you look at the periodic table to find this information. Element 117, being a semi-metal, since it is on the black line, is a semi-metal. You can look at the periodic table to find out this information again. The traits of this would be the same as other semi-metals. And for 118, being a non-metal, it is on the right of the periodic table. It is all the way on the right, meaning it is an inert gas which has no reactivity. Remember, if you find an element, you can name it, and maybe you can reserve a spot on the history list of elements. Moby, what is that?
Beep, 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 boop, boop.